evening, everyone. And if everyone that's on the call that's not going to speak, if you could mute. Matter of fact, everyone could mute for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put on speaker view. My name is Loretta Koeth, and I'm a national marketing director with the Juice Plus company. I'm also a personal trainer, a certified wellness coach, but most of all, I've been known to be called a mom on a mission. I'm old enough to now be a grandma on a mission. But you know what? For almost 20 years now, I've been waking up with passion and purpose to be able to share the message of health and hope that I received many years ago. And so tonight, 5 of us are going to share the journey that we have taken with adding Juice Plus to our diet, with making one simple change, some of us doing Shred 10, and also what it's been like to be a part of this mission. We are the Healthy Living Revolution. And, just in 24 hours, my friend and I have received 3 different phone calls of friends being diagnosed with cancer and one with a major autoimmune disorder. We know that this is a health crisis that we're in. We need answers and we need help. And I believe tonight, if you came to this call or you end up listening to this call, that we might be throwing you a lifeline right now, both with what we have to offer. Also, we actually have 2 different financial planners on here. We also know that at a time like this, many people have fear and confusion and worry over finances. And so I feel what's so cool is we have an amazing way to help you with both of those, your health and your ability to be financially free and have peace of mind. So I'm going to start by introducing one of my colleagues and very dear friends. Her name is Cindy Farnham. She has an amazing story. I met her when I walked into her dental office. She's been a dental hygienist for 30 years. She was right then in need of hope and the lifeline I threw. And she is going to share with us what both Juice Plus and being on this mission has done for her and for her life. Cindy, it's your turn.
Thank you, Loretta. Thank you. Yes, and I love to say I'm just so grateful for you, Loretta, for walking into that dental office that day and changing my health and my life in every way. Little did Loretta realize that I had, just really struggling with my health. I had very low energy. I was a little stressed. I was going through some anxiety, a little depression. I wasn't sleeping well. I had gained weight, and I remember I had brain fog. That was the other thing that was starting to scare me a little bit. And here I was, like a little over 50 in this amazing brain fog, probably because I wasn't sleeping and I didn't have a lot of energy. I think it all went together. But just so grateful that she came in and did a lunch and learn in our dental office. And, as a healthcare professional, what I needed to hear was that too much sugar and not great nutrition equals inflammation. Inflammation equals sickness and disease. I had been talking to my patients for years about getting in nutrition, and most of them couldn't quite change that, and neither could I. I was eating, like Raisin Bran and skim milk at breakfast, having a coffee and a cookie for my break, and then a processed ham sandwich at lunch, and exhausted by 1 o'clock. I was everything I could do to pinch myself in the leg to keep myself awake. And I knew that there was something wrong with me, but I went to the doctors and I told them that. I said, can you help me? And they said, your blood work is fine. Everything is fine. But we all know our bodies. And I knew, that there was something that wasn't quite balanced, but what it was just my nutrition. And that's really a big part of it. So when she said that there was a company that puts fruits and vegetables in a capsule, it totally made sense to me. And it made sense that I could use this to decrease my inflammation levels, put my body in alkalinity. So I started taking the Juice Plus. And in 3 weeks, my energy level picked up. I started sleeping better. I noticed instead of waking up 3 times, it was 1. And then it was 2 times. I was waking up 3 times, 2 times, then 1 time. And I very rarely wake up anymore. What a beautiful gift to be able to sleep. My energy level picked up. I lost weight. The brain fog cleared. But the big thing was that what I didn't mention at the beginning of my story is that my blood pressure went through the roof at 195/101. So I ended up in a cardiologist's office, and he said he'd never seen only 1 other patient in his whole practice my age and my size. And so he put me on, 20 milligrams of lisinopril and 8-CTZ. And, 8 months later, because of the Juice Plus, I was able to go off all that blood pressure medication. He was shocked by that. He kept saying to me, I'm intrigued. What did you do? What did you do? I said, I flooded my body with fruits and vegetables. But almost 23 years ago, I lost my best friend, my mom, to cancer. My father has also had cancer, but gratefully, he got on the Juice Plus 5 years ago. He just turned 81 years old, and I don't think he'd be here today without that. So I'm so grateful for that. But the Juice Plus, it's not just been a gift to my family, because it has been one of the greatest gifts that we've received. My husband came off all of his medications. My son that I was worried about, who had mono in college for a month, he is doing great now, and I don't have to worry about his health. So we've seen such a transformation. But the best thing about it of all is that I was really looking for a purpose more than anything. I wasn't really looking for something as a business. I was looking for a purpose and praying for my health. And God answered both of those prayers for me with the Juice Plus. So I started sharing it with the patients and my friends and everyone that I cared about. And just so excited to do that, because as my prayers were answered, I was just paying it forward for others. And because of that, after 4.5 years of just helping other people to be healthier, I was able to retire from my job of 30 years as a dental hygienist. And it was a culture that didn't serve me. I wasn't valued there. They hurt my spirit and my soul a little bit. So the fact that I was able to retire from that career of 30 years has been such a blessing to me. And I'm really one of the most joyous people you'll ever meet. I wake up every day. I can't wait to see whose life is going to be changed and what I'm going to see the healing happen from the inside out. So grateful for this opportunity, for the product, and the opportunity to change lives and to have changed my life in such a great way. So thank you.
That is awesome, Cindy. We so appreciate you being willing to share your story. And next, a transformation that you're just going to love hearing about. Jeff Cook is a longstanding financial planner from the Youngstown, Ohio area. I know that Jeff has a passion for music and concerts, and he likes to cook, and he has lots of other hobbies. But little did he know that when he would submit his information on a computer saying he was interested in getting on Juice Plus, that he would be introduced to Cindy Farnham and have an education of a lifetime. Right, Jeff? So it's your turn. Take it away.
All right. Well, thank you. And good evening for everyone for attending and taking time out of your day to learn more about how to be healthier and good nutrition. I commend you for that. As Loretta was saying, I've been a financial planner for 23 years. Actually opened up my own agency in 1998, and I've been running Ragged, growing that, and ended up becoming just stressed all the time, anxiety, not sleeping well, to the point where about 1.5 years ago, I started getting severe head and sinus congestions a lot. And my doctor got tired of putting me on antibiotics, which is a good thing, because if you picture a rainforest as your gut and an antibiotic going in there, it's like a forest fire. So it wipes out all your good bacteria. And so he said, you know what? He goes, why don't you get on Juice Plus? And I go, well, what is that? So he explained it to me, and how it was nothing but fruits and vegetables in high concentrated form in powder and in capsule. And I ended up ordering directly from Juice Plus. And out of the blue, around the middle to end of November, I get phone calls reluctantly from Miss Cindy Farnham, who is now my business associate. And thankfully for her help and her coaching, not only did I get on Juice Plus, but I also got my niece involved, because any adult on Juice Plus can sponsor a child for free. Well, basically it's $2 a month shipping and handling, but basically they get the product for free. And through that, the fatigue, she recommended to also do the Omega. So the Omega helped with my sleeping. It helped with my brain fog. It helped with the Tri-Blend helped with my energy levels. And then I also cut out dairy. I cut out gluten. I never did caffeine. But that's part of their Shred 10 program. So like anyone that wants to lose weight, that's all in there along with the shakes. So little by little, I started adding more and more of the product line to the point where I do the shake now for my breakfast, and I mix that with almond milk. And then I take the Tri-Blend right after that. And I have added the bars. So if I get hungry in the afternoon after my little lunch that I get, I might have a bar and another thing of water. And then I eat a sensible dinner, and then I eat the Tri-Blend again. So I'm actually doing the Tri-Blend twice a day. So I haven't been sick in a year and a half. My niece started on the gummies the same time I started on the Tri-Blend. She started at 6 years of age. She's now 7. She's never been sick, and she has tubes in her ears. She's had them since she was born. So it's pretty miraculous from what I've been told with children that have that, because of how susceptible they are to catching infections. So I have more energy. So highly recommend the product. The product is great. Through this, I developed a passion to help other people, because doing life insurance, doing investments, I'm around people that, aren't healthy or want to be healthier. So I've helped a lot of my clients and stuff like that get off of medications and stuff like that. So that's always a plus. When it comes to Juice Plus, the company, wow, what can I say? Been around for 25 years, going on their 26th year this year, same president. But really what drives me every day to share Juice Plus and talk about Juice Plus is the product and what it has done for me, what it has given me. And now I'm looking at it as a way out of financial planning in the stressful environment, because it's full of sharks that just want to come after your business and all that kind of stuff. And the people in Juice Plus, totally the opposite. They actually want to help you. They actually want to help you build a team. They want you to be successful. So you're not a lone ranger, which is awesome, which is great. Having that kind of support, having allies with you per se, and to go conquer stuff. So with that, I say Juice Plus it.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Just love hearing your story. Love having you on this mission with us. And I'd love to ask Emily Wicker to share her story next. Emily is a homeschooling mom of 4. She's a beautiful wife to her husband, Matt, and absolutely has caught fire for what this has done for her family. She is definitely now a mom on a mission. Emily, it's your turn.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for being here and for letting us share our stories with you. So I heard about Juice Plus from my mom. She has been eating Juice Plus for almost 17 years. And when I had just given birth to my 3rd child, now I have 4 children, and I homeschool, and I love what I get to do, but I was struggling. I was exhausted. I was overwhelmed. I was working really hard to get good nutrition in my family, going to local farms, and we still were sick. My 4-year-old was heading down the path of asthma. I had a 2-year-old who would not eat fruits and vegetables, and she had chronic ear infections. Like I said, I was just really exhausted. My husband had really low energy. We were addicted to sugar. And so when my mom shared Juice Plus, she just said, Emily, I don't get sick. I have so much more energy. You've got to start eating this. And so I did, started adding it to our diet, and we over time just saw amazing changes. Right away, my energy went up, and I had a little infant in the home. I mean, he was brand new, and I was feeling awesome, had energy to pour into my kids. My son never went any further down that asthma path. We sort of stopped him in his tracks there, and he's been super healthy since. My daughter started loving fruits and vegetables. I didn't have to bribe her to eat them anymore. That was such peace of mind for me as a mom. And her chronic ear infections went away. My 2 youngest, who've had Juice Plus since either conception or birth, are by far the healthiest, where they've had maybe 1 or 2 sick visits their entire lives, and they're 2 and 5 at this point. My husband started having a lot more energy. We stopped eating our nightly bowl of ice cream. We didn't decide to stop. We just didn't want it anymore. And yeah, it was amazing. Over time, also added the shakes to my diet, and that was my afternoon healthy fast food, get me through the afternoon till dinner, give me energy for my kids. I forgot to mention myself, I had receding gums that healed, and also allergies, really bad allergies to pets and mold and dust. And those went away after about 1.5 years. So my immune system balanced. We just don't need to go to the doctor. I don't take my kids to the doctor. I don't keep any medications around the house. And it's been amazing. We also added the omegas to our diet about 2 years ago, I guess. And my daughter, who had struggled with focus and emotional control, it was a huge game changer for her and just helping her to be more focused and to have control of her emotions. So as you can see, I cannot help sharing this with other people. People need to know about this, and I want all of you on this call and listening to this to know that this is a simple way to heal your body from the inside out. It's been amazing to be part of this journey of just sharing good health with others, seeing lives change, being on a mission, having a purpose, like Cindy said. And I'm also have a master's in counseling, and just believe that we're whole people, physical, spiritual, emotional, mental, it all fits together. And I get to just offer a really simple solution that's going to help all those areas of people's lives. It's really helped us financially when my husband lost his job, just to have this income to fall back on. And now being able to cover our mortgage, to stay at home with my kids and homeschool, and just to dream about the future, about traveling and providing opportunities for them and schooling. And I'm just so thankful. I don't know what I would do without Juice Plus, and just thankful to share with you all tonight.
I hope everyone that's listening and anyone that listens into the future that you are feeling really inspired and receiving the hope that we're offering. And our next story is a very dear friend of mine now, a decade ago. I remember meeting her for the first time. I remember hearing her story. She was kind of a junk food junkie at that time. And wow, has she become the master foodie, the amazing wellness coach herself, doesn't need a certification. She is all part of the healing community and has changed many lives with her story, with her passion. And she's also a financial planner, realizing that this also makes very perfect sense for her fiscal life, business life as well. So Dee, I cannot wait for you to share.
Thanks, Loretta. My gosh, I can't believe it has been almost 10 years since we met. And we're aging backwards, right? You look beautiful. So I just feel so incredibly blessed to have found Juice Plus, to have found this community that's enriched my life in ways that I never, ever could have dreamed possible. So I found myself in my late 40s before Juice Plus. I was tired. I was falling asleep at 9:30. I was literally driving off the road, coming home from work. They say that if you eat or turn on the music that you'll stay awake. That's not true. I don't know how I made it. And then and my husband also had high blood pressure where they wanted to hospitalize him. So he had been on high blood pressure meds. He was sick all the time. He had migraines. I had a son that was always getting strep. So we had some issues going on. What I know now in the rearview mirror is I just had a nutrient deficiency. I had actually heard about Juice Plus 10 years before I said yes. And the reason I said yes is because of what also happened in my life. My son had come home with a gal that had leukemia from California. My sister had just gone down the chemo mastectomy road. Very sadly, his girlfriend didn't make it through her treatment. So that changed my life. She had left me a book called Cancer Step Outside the Box. And that's when I really understood how important fruits and vegetables were. They're so important and they're so powerful. They'll actually save your life. And a couple months later, a friend in PTA had sent me an email and her tagline said, Juice Plus, the next best thing to fruits and vegetables. Well, the timing was right. I said yes. And my life has changed and I haven't looked back. I'm afraid not to take my Juice Plus. So after a couple of weeks, my son was coming home saying, Mom, why are you still up? Because it was 11 o'clock. I had gum disease that went away. My skin wasn't dry anymore. My husband is now off of his blood pressure meds. He's not sick anymore. He doesn't get sinus infections. My son, that when he went to college, we needed his records. They had archived them because he wasn't going to the doctor anymore. And then a year later, it was me. I found a lump in my breast and I knew the road that I was not going down. And I tripled up on my Juice Plus. I became vegan. And the Juice Plus gave me the courage to go down that road less traveled. And that was now 8 years ago. It's been an amazing journey. I have been helping others, supporting them through their health journeys. I would like to share that I have become a group leader to a group called Healing Strong. You can go to healingstrong.org. I want to share this with everybody. We all know somebody with cancer. If we don't, you will, because 1 in 2 are going to be diagnosed with cancer. You can go there and enter your zip code and find a group near you. It is support, resources, and education. And as a financial planner, yes, I see I can help my clients to make sense of their finances and have their forever check. But then I also hear they're afraid to retire because their friends that retire get sick and get cancer. Or they're afraid that it's going to bankrupt them, that they're going to get sick and it's not their legacy. So I also have been able to help my clients to get off meds and to be healthier. But more than that, it has just enabled me to be able to go more. I want to give more. And this is going to supplement my retirement. I am now earning the equivalent of like 4.5% on saving $320,000. Did I take a little longer than some? Yes. They call me a turtle because it's been about 9 years that I've been doing this. But how many people have saved that much money over a 9-year period? I know that it's a struggle out there. So I am more on fire than ever to share this product, number one, because they said this is from womb to tomb. Everybody benefits from getting more fruits and vegetables in their body. And everyone's looking for a positive community. This is now where my best friends are, and I just love it. So again, I'm on fire for the product, for the company, and I thank all of you for joining us tonight.
Wow, I don't think anybody really needs to hear from me, but I would not want to end the call without at least sharing a bit of my story as well, because it's so cool to me that almost everyone that's on this call, somehow I've had a hand in making sure you and your families learned about Juice Plus, and that gets me up every day. You know, today was Monday. I got up without an alarm, ready to go, excited. I don't ever dread a day because I am living out my dreams and my mission and my purpose. And that all started for me 17 and a half years ago when a perfect stranger at my church introduced me to Juice Plus. At that time, you would have found me taking a counter full of supplements, trying to juice, trying to get my family healthy. 2 of my kids were having health challenges. I myself sound like the repeat of everybody. Tired, stressed, had packed on some pounds because of the tired and the stress, drinking too much coffee, not working out anymore because I didn't have the energy for it. And I had always been a total fanatic fitness person. So for adding Juice Plus to our diet, the minute I figured out that this company just figured out how to make juicing easy and affordable, how to put fruits and vegetables in a capsule and a chewable for kids, and a healthy fast food and breakfast like complete, I said yes to all of it. And my life has forever changed for the better. I had restored energy, better sleep, better mental clarity. I am now 17 years. I have been sick less than a handful of times. I'm on my 4th winter without even a sniffle or a sore throat. Never been to the doctors for anything, never been on a pharmaceutical drug, don't have Advil or Tylenol in my home. My son healed lifelong struggles with severe allergies after a year into 18 months, similar to you, Emily. It does take time with the immune system issues. Over time, the immune system goes into balance and it changes that immune function. My daughter healed rosacea and eczema. Her ADHD became manageable. She never had to get the IEP at school that they were talking about. She started sleeping at night, and just, how was I not going to share this? I would share Juice Plus whether I ever got paid or not. I was doing it not knowing I was going to get paid. To be honest, it was just telling everyone what I had found. My passion was contagious. I was changing lives, and I went and checked out the company at a national convention. I fell in love with the Juice Plus company as much as I have this product. This is a company that cares about people. We are on a mission. Our mission statement is to inspire healthy living around the world. Our hashtag is Take Healthy Back. and the healthy living revolution is what we're a part of. I grasped onto that. I took a leap of faith. I sold a company I ran for 13 years that was the provision in my family. I ended up going back to school to be able to reinvent myself, to be able to be in this community full force, full time right away. And at that time, thank goodness, because I also went through a painful divorce. I have ended up being a single parent and a sole provider for really the past close to 20 years of my life. And I don't know what I would have done without a business that enabled me to work from home without employees, without overhead, without stress. I managed my business around my family, not my family around my business. I was there when they got up and I got them on the bus. I was there when they got home. Yes, I worked hard, but I worked at my own pace like UG. I wasn't fast either. But I grew this business because it was what was the greatest gift that I had in my life. I was a work-at-home mom. So love that. I know I wasn't a stay-at-home mom completely, where I didn't have to work at all, but I was able to be very involved in my kids' lives. With the children's health, with the children's health study, is now called Healthy Starts, but also with the college tuition reimbursement. I've helped to educate all three of my kids. My son's a nurse practitioner. My daughter's applying for law school. My youngest is going to be a PhD chemist. I'm blown away by the opportunities that I've been able to create for my children. I was able to pick up and leave Cleveland, Ohio, and pursue a dream to live on Carolina Beach, North Carolina, where I get to walk the beach every day of my life. Not everyone's dream, but it was mine. Blew out a six-figure income, and I am changing the world because now I can give more, save more, and have more peace of mind than I ever dreamed possible. So we were here tonight because we just wanted to share with others. I know some of you that are going to listen to this, that are here tonight, are seeking. You're seeking answers for a better, to feel better, to have energy, to be able to pursue life with energy and vitality. Some of you are looking for healing. Like Dee said, we lead you to the healing options that are available to you in addition to Juice Plus. We are here to hold hands with people that need to change their financial picture. We don't want anybody saying no to Juice Plus because of money. I can't sit still. I can't sleep well. I will help you find a way. And I certainly want every single family that wants to do life in a little different way with a little more control over your destiny to have this as an option. We call it designing your life with one simple change in our incredible product. So we thank everybody that chose to join us tonight. Get with the person who invited you to this call. We can offer you some videos to watch, some great websites to look at, but most importantly, we hope that you'll consider both this product and our mission. Have a great night, everyone.